If somebody comes up nose to nose with you and starts screaming at you, what do you do? Basically, my response was to push her away.
You know what? You have the freedom of speech. You can say whatever you want. You can't touch me. You mean you cannot touch me. She pushed me and then she hit my chin. She wasn't done with the push, so she thought she could hit my chin. Okay. Because of her age, maybe.
Why would somebody with brown skin support this man? And that was my question. And she immediately started screaming. Grace came in with her face right up to me, just screaming at the top of her voice. And my response was to push her away, and I put my hand to her chin, and I pushed on her shoulder. And it was okay.
Turn off his car. You are under arrest for assault.
My God.
On November 4th, 2024, in Edmonds, Washington, an 82-year-old woman allegedly confronted a group of Trump supporters at an intersection. After a verbal exchange, she allegedly pushed and struck a 55-year-old woman, then struck a 66-year-old woman who tried to intervene. Officers responded to the scene shortly after the incident and documented statements in body-worn camera footage. The encounter occurred one day before the general election. Keep watching to find out how the events unfold. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more great content. Now, let's jump into the video.
Hi. Okay. Thanks. Sorry. No, it's okay. Thank you. Yep. Appreciate Did you guys see what happened? Yeah. Okay.
Wait.
Who is it? Is it this lady right here at the crosswalk?
Yeah. She pushed another lady.
Okay. Just out of the blue, or?
She's arguing about politics.
I don't know. And then she actually put her hands on somebody and pushed them?
Yeah, the gal in the gold coat right there with the red sweater, she saw it.
Okay, awesome. Thank you. Hello, ma'am. So what's going on? Let's stay on the sidewalk so we don't get hit.
Okay. Here's what happened. I approached her and I said, I'm trying to understand why you're supporting Trump. Okay. And then I said, you're brown skinned. What do you think's going to happen to you?
Why would you say something like that?
Because she has brown skin. And that's what the racists are.
Okay, I'm not talking politics with you. I want to know, did you put your hand on somebody?
I put my hand up on her chin like that. Just like I did to you.
You can't do that.
I realize that.
Okay,
But
stay.
even if somebody...
Do you know her? Are you... Okay,
If
are you by yourself?
I'm by myself.
You're even do it the way, like, you're not taking that in.
I am taking it in, but that doesn't give somebody an excuse to put their hands on somebody else.
No, but I was behind her and watched her get over her and hit in her face, and it provoked like she got up.
If somebody comes up nose to nose with you and starts screaming at you, what do you do? Basically, my response was to push her away.
Okay, just hang tight. Who's the other person?
That's the...
You?
I'm retired law enforcement.
She's a former retired.
Oh, okay.
And
She's real level-headed.
I can.
Okay.
Her back was turned talking to me back here, so you didn't even see when she stepped up.
Just,
I told you like 5 times what I saw.
Please stop, okay? Just hang tight here. We're going to talk to the other person and figure out what's going on. No, you cannot leave. You need to stay here, okay?
Over there.
Okay. I'm going to hang with her. Let me talk to her. She admitted she put her hand on her chin. Somebody else, she punched her. Actually, like closed fist?
Like closed fist.
All about, she approached her. She's telling me that she approached her, asked her, why are you voting for Trump? You're brown skin. Do you know what that means? She's initiated it.
Can you step back?
I'm listening to
I
what
need you to step back. Okay, thank you.
This lady is not associated, but she thinks that she's senile and she's getting upset because I'm not taking that into consideration. But that doesn't give you an excuse to put your hands on somebody. Oh, we kind of think
think it was a setup. The lady came up to us crying and told us about her abortion story.
The old lady?
No, the young
girl
one,
with
red hair.
Okay.
She came up from the backside and started accusing her of being a person of color and should not be supporting Trump. And I mean, she stepped in the face. She came to get me, and she actually stepped up on the podium and grabbed me. I turned around to acknowledge her, and that lady was right up
So
on
she got
us.
up in your guys' face.
Yes, exactly.
So she initiated.
Yes,
what
she
it
did.
sounds like.
I saw it happen too. I was across the street.
Okay, I'll talk to you in a second.
Go ahead and
Hi.
talk to the officer.
So she came up to me and she read my shirt and she said, you know that God doesn't like guns. And I said, well, you know, I'm not voting for Trump to be my pastor. And then she says, and you should know better.
Did she like get up in your face?
Oh, yeah.
Like how
Yeah,
close
okay,
was
so she was right there.
Okay.
And then she said, you should know better. I said, why? Because I'm my skin color? I said, you're a racist. And then she came up and she pushed me.
Okay.
And then she hit me in my freaking chin.
Like close fist, open
Like
fist.
close fist. I mean, she obviously didn't hurt me, but it's like, you know what? You have the freedom of speech. You can say whatever you want. You can't touch me. You mean you cannot touch me. Right. She pushed me and then she hit my chin. She wasn't done with the push, so she thought she could hit my chin.
Okay.
Because of her age, maybe. And I'm not gonna do anything to anybody. You know, but
Did she seem like she wanted to hurt
oh
you? Like,
yeah,
it wasn't aggressive.
No, it wasn't like an aggressive, but she
Okay.
was like, she just punched me in my chin.
Okay.
She can't really throw back too hard. She is older, but it's like
Still, you can't.
you can't.
Put your hands
you
on
Well,
can't-
she demonstrated on me, and she punched me in the chin. I had to grab
he
her
can't
fist.
run over.
Did she actually make contact with you?
Yes, she did. She punched me
So
right
she punched
there.
both of you.
I didn't know that.
I just
did
said
that.
she was demonstrating. She goes, "This is what I did." And
Oh,
boom.
and then after,
and I
yeah.
grabbed her hand.
After.
Yeah,
okay,
but she
gotcha.
still, and it was pretty forceful.
Yeah, it
You
was
know?
forceful, but it's like
Do you want to press charges?
absolutely, yeah, because she cannot. That makes me nervous.
No, I agree.
You can't do that.
I just wanted to make sure.
Because what if I wasn't the whole thing, but when I saw they were getting like, she was like, you're racist, and he's like, oh, you're racist, and I'm like, she's standing by the edge, and then she pushed her, and then I was like, oh my gosh, and then she said, why, don't put your hands on me, and then I saw her do like a kick stick, like this.
Because you know, what if I didn't have
She was being
self-control
intentionally
and reaction?
And she's a mother of three, all right?
And a granddaughter. Well, no, I had, didn't have self-control and actually hurt her and hit her.
Oh, for sure.
So yeah, I'm definitely.
Do you have any
I have an old scar from falling on a trip, but no.
Okay, may I approach you?
Yeah. So you can talk to me. Just,
Okay.
we don't
Okay.
need to be that close, but
Okay.
Okay.
Well, you can't hear anything. I can't hear anything.
Oh.
I'm 82 years old.
understood.
Okay. No, what it is, yeah, the one gal pointed out, I probably said the wrong thing. I approached her and I said, "What? I want to know why you're voting for Trump." That's the
what
only
everyone
reason
on
I wanted to
PCC
know.
said.
That's the only thing. And I said, because you're brown skin. I mean, I know that that's what's going to happen to people in this country. And I was a teacher. I hate the racism in this country. I hate how people are treated. Okay? And so I'm wondering, why would somebody with brown skin support this man? And that was my question. And she immediately started screaming racist and came in with her face right up to me, just screaming at the top of her voice. And my response was to push her away, and I put my hand to her chin, and I pushed on her shoulder. And it wasn't hard, but I did
But you
do
still
that.
touched. Okay.
I did do that.
Okay. So definitely, this doesn't.
See, what it is
It doesn't. So
I
I
didn't
get
help.
everyone.
I didn't help the situation.
Everyone has their point of views.
Oh,
and
that
everyone,
I realize
yeah,
that. But listen,
So-
I don't go with that
Yeah.
any longer. When we have Nazis and racism becoming the predominant thing, turning people against each other, that to me is criminal. And somebody has to stand up. I'm an 82-year-old retired teacher of 43
get it.
years. What else can I do? Nobody listens to me. I'm just an old lady.
That's why you vote, and we do the democratic process. That is what it's here for.
Well, then, is the democratic process gerrymandering and
Okay.
purging the
goes
rolls
all
and
sides.
intimidating people at the polls. I mean, this is the party we're up against, and
Okay.
it just is criminal.
Yeah, and
And I've been following the
both
news.
sides go both ways. Politics is one of those things that is a short fuse for everyone.
Yeah.
You know, growing up, you never talked about race, religion, politics, and/or money.
That's bull. That was.
Oh, wait,
Excuse me.
ma'am,
I'll tell you why
ma'am.
that's bull.
It's not. I grew up. I remember my grandparents, and yes, it was predominant. You didn't speak about that.
I grew up with that too, but I'll tell you what, after watching 10 years, since I retired from the teaching, I have spent 10 years watching every speech of Trump's, every speech of Vance's, every speech of Harris and Biden, the whole thing.
Yep.
I've been taking copious notes and analyzing it.
Okay.
And my response is, we are really endangered right now.
Okay.
And I don't understand why people don't understand that. And I never can approach a Republican and ask them. I mean, I have a brother. I have a brother who says, "Here, let me finish.
Okay.
I have a brother who's a Republican. That really, he has a stockpile of 100 guns, and he said his role is God can't save us all, so his job is to help God."
Okay.
I mean, this is insanity.
But how does it look? If that's your stance, how does it look that you're placing hands onto someone else with different views? It doesn't support your.
It's
your
anger.
side.
It's
Yes.
anger. It's anger.
So, and that's the key. Is it doesn't. All this entails doesn't give you the right to put your hand
No,
on someone.
you're right. I
So-
agree with you. I agree with you.
So we're here for an investigation.
Okay.
And then from there we will, decide
You
what.
can jail
what
me
the
if
next-
you want to. I don't care.
Okay.
I'm gonna call Sergeant.
But then you have to go feed my dog.
Okay.
Go ahead. Need her information.
All right, ma'am. So what is your first name?
My name is Susan. I can show you. Let me pull my ID out. Write it down.
So that being said, it leans one way, but
Do you think she's gonna be a problem? Like she won't be?
I kind
Because
of.
that was something Tom asked me too. I'm like, I honestly don't know. If I tell her, will that be enough?
So very, that's the most.
It's not gonna call.
I don't think so.
So do you think?
I mean, we can push her that way, and
I don't want to handcuff her in the middle of an intersection.
especially, yeah.
We do, but Tom. Okay, well, you can't be around them right now, so.
Okay.
No, you can't go home,
No, you
man.
can't
I
leave.
can't go.
No, you're being detained right now. You're not free to leave.
Okay.
Do you have family? Do you live in Edmonds?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm an 82-year-old retired teacher. I live by myself.
Okay. And you just came out for a walk and saw.
Yeah, and I've taught about racism and kids and this whole thing, and this is the thing that upsets me the most, is the racism that's going on. And I am definitely not a racist, but I definitely want to flag people with brown skin or other color skins that, hey, you realize what's going to happen.
That's kind of racist if you're targeting certain individuals.
I'm not targeting them.
You are. You just said I'm finding people with brown skin. Hello?
One person, and I'm saying to her, and I have black friends, and we sit and talk about this,
Okay.
and the racism that goes on in our country. They don't know it. They're naive. They're so naive. And it just breaks my heart how naive they are.
Well, that is something that everyone has their opinion.
It's not, it's,
Yeah, you can't force people to do something. We fought the British for what reason?
What?
Against that. We fought
No,
the British
hey.
for what reason? So people can have a right to vote. So people can have a right.
Hey, go back and learn about the revolution.
Oh, I know about the
You
all
may know.
We're going to have a difference of opinion here. So let's just reel her back in.
Read your history.
Okay?
I was a history major.
Okay.
You got to read, and you read the history from that time, what happened. And here's what happened. 1/3 of the people supported the British. 1/3 of the people said, hey, we need to collaborate, we need to negotiate. And 1/3, which is our side, the side that made our country, fought against them. 1/3.
Okay, ma'am, we're gonna walk
and
over
what
to
the
my car,
rich
okay?
people did is they hired the farmers and the poor people to
so at
do all
this
the
point,
fighting and be killed.
I can understand.
And that's what we're doing again.
Okay. Yeah. We're gonna go walk over towards her car, okay?
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
I think she's upset
God,
herself.
three policemen. Boy, it's pretty bad when you have an 82-year-old grandmother that takes 3 policemen. Wait. Well, are you going to jail me or what?
We're gonna go over to my car and talk about it. Not
Okay.
here in the middle of the intersection.
Okay. Wait.
Okay, ma'am.
Walk sign is on the cross.
Ma'am, we have to go. We're running out of time. If you don't know her, I can't.
I think today is just a bad day. We'll go this side.
Not really. Not really.
Well,
Okay.
Okay, ma'am, face the car.
Okay.
Turn around, face the car. You are under arrest for assault.
My God.
Face the car.
You know, I'm going to share a story with you. My son lives in Edmonds, and he was beat up by a girl. His nose was broken, his eye was broken, he was bleeding. It took us 10 travels to the hospital.
you're being searched, okay?
Okay.
Just keep looking.
That's my purse.
Okay.
Hey, ma'am. Just keep looking at the car,
And
okay?
this side has my keys.
Okay.
Wow, this is exciting. And my phone. You're taking all my stuff?
Yeah, I mean, it'll go with you, but
Okay.
we just gotta empty out your pocket.
Can't believe it. Anyway, it's been 3 years since that happened, and they still haven't run it through the criminal system. There will be a case on the 19th of this month, finally. And this girl, she beat him to a pulp. She burned 3rd-degree burns all over his body. And you guys, I mean, the criminal system, yeah. So I'm just making myself worse by talking this, aren't I?
Do you understand? No matter how upset and how much you don't agree with people's political beliefs, you still can't put your hands on somebody. It doesn't matter. I know it's frustrating, but you just can't do that.
Well, how come you put your hands on me?
Because I'm searching you. I have a legal right to do that. Nobody has a legal right to just push somebody or punch somebody.
You know what? We can shoot them. We can go in and
No,
shoot
you
kids.
cannot shoot people either.
Well, what do you think's happening in the schools?
I know,
And
and
what do
that's
you think
illegal
is
as well.
Yeah, it's illegal, but it hasn't stopped, and our kids are all dying. You know, the biggest cause of death in kids is guns these days. Okay, I want to make sure you get that all picked up.
I will pick it up.
We will,
But
ma'am.
I want to see that you...
Ma'am,
Ma'am,
you
just
need to
sit
sit down, or you're going to make things
Yeah.
a lot worse for yourself.
Okay. Then I'll be charged for resisting arrest.
Yeah, we don't want that.
Oh, this really hurts my hands.
Yeah, they're not supposed to.
Can I charge you for injury if it hurts that bad? Yeah.
I lock them so they won't tighten up on you.
Well, they're very, very tight. In fact,
I can fit my finger through them, so
yeah, but I'm in pain. I am in pain. I am in pain
I'll put them in the front.
on my
Huh?
wrist.
Want to do belly chain?
Let's put them in the front. I'm not. Okay.
Well, this is what's going to be going all.
Turn around. I'm going to take them off. We're going to put them in the front, okay? I don't normally do this.
Well, I'm not going to attack you. You don't know that, but I'm not going to. Hey, you can beat me to a pulp in 30 seconds. You realize that, don't you?
Okay. Hold on, I got to get that over.
Okay. Well, you'll be arresting all kinds of people if Trump gets in. We'll have fun.
That's really sad, actually, that people can't just get along.
Well, when you have your leadership promoting that, what do you expect?
Okay, is that better?
Yeah, that's good.
Okay, let me double lock them so they don't tighten up on
Boy,
you.
I get 3 policemen. I'm honored.
Yeah,
Boy, you guys do it royally. Okay.
that's how we roll in Edmonds. Okay, ma'am, I'm going to read you your rights. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can be used against you in a court of law.
I'm sorry,
You have
I
the right
never
at this time
remain
to
silent.
talk to a lawyer and have him present with you while you are being questioned.
Okay.
If you cannot afford to hire a lawyer, one will be appointed to represent you before questioning. If you wish, you can decide at any time to exercise these rights and not answer any questions or make any statements. Do you understand the rights I just read to you?
Yes, I do.
Okay, well, I don't have any questions.
I want to make sure you pick up my things, though, because it's
Can you
important.
grab a bag in the back?
Yeah. You know, that's my whole life right there.
Okay.
The keys to my house. Do I have a right to make a phone call?
At the jail.
At the door.
Okay, Officer Yanko's gonna put all your stuff in that bag. It's gonna go with us.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right, you're welcome.
Yeah, just want to make sure everything's but my billfold, because I have $200 in there.
Yep, it's all in that bag and it's gonna
Okay,
go back
thank
in the
you.
car.
Thank you.
Yeah.
What do you have?
If you want to double check all that.
You have $200 in here.
Yes, I do. It better be there, unless somebody's already
I
taken.
don't see any dollar
No, it's right
bills.
here.
Oh, it's right here.
Okay, so I got 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 20, 40, 60, 80, 2. Okay, I'm going to set this in a separate bag.
We have to keep it separate
Oh, you
just
have
to
to
make
keep the
sure we
money-
don't lose any of it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Yep.
The woman was arrested on suspicion of a hate crime and assault and was booked into the Snohomish County Jail. Police said multiple witnesses were interviewed as part of the investigation. No additional information on bail or release was provided in the report. Want to watch more videos like this one? Click the one on the screen now